Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video will look at figurative language and the English language paper 1. For figurative language, I'm going to specifically be looking at similes, metaphors and personification. Using figurative language is an important step in developing a mature writing style. This is an effective tool in a writer's skill set and is enjoyable for both the writer and the reader. Okay, so a bit of history here for you now. Figurative is an adjective from the old French word, which means metaphorical. So similes, they make a comparison using like or as. Here are some examples. The simile, as busy as a bee, is the figurative meaning for hardworking. The next simile, she was as cold as ice, is a figurative term for showing that she's unfriendly. Moving on to metaphors, where you compare two things saying one thing is another. Now for metaphors, you don't use like or as. So we have the curtain of night fell upon us, her voice was music to his ears, and life is a roller coaster. So I'm just going to focus on the life is a roller coaster. So the metaphor life and roller coaster shows that life is ups and downs, just like a roller coaster. Okay, so personification is where you give an animal or an object human characteristics. So for personification, instead of saying lightning lit the entire sky up, you can say lightning danced across the sky. So now that we have understood similes, metaphors and personification, for my GCSE students, I've written an exemplar description for paper 1, English language. For my GCSE students, I will leave a link for the paper 1, language question 5. Here are just a few reminders though. So if you are comfortable, write the description part first. Now the reason for this is because you will get 50% of your marks for this. Stick to the time limit for each question, plan and use a range of punctuation, memorise the description beforehand and adapt it. Feel free to have a look at both of my descriptions that I've written. Also, write about the weather for negative or positive atmosphere. Again, the link that I will leave above and also in the description box will explain this in greater detail. In the following description, I will be conveying this image using figurative language. I stared as the yellow mountain persecuted its victim. Its tracks sunk in deep and twisted the steel chassis of the car. It was left contorted, spasticated, paralysed. The figurative language is highlighted in red, and just for my GCSE students, I've included a sentence of 3. A semi-sunken wreck it lay, 2 rivers of pain tracing through it after the tormentation was complete. My throat felt constricted, my heart faltered, and my surroundings became a blur. Like a banshee, the primal screaming of the trapped child echoed intermittently between the roaring thunder. Finally, my eyes sealed shut. But the absence of one sense was not enough to block out the brutality of it all. Thank you for watching. I hope you've understood the use of figurative language in writing. Good luck to all my GCSE students. I'll be thinking of you. Remember to share, like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.